Okay. We are back. We are back. It's Sunday again at roughly 8 p.m. now. And we're gonna do Second Impact again, which means we're gonna look at replays and have an awesome time trying to become new types. Trying to get out of that old type mentality. So today we're gonna look at, we have, I believe, 4 people's replays, a lot of the same people from before. Also, again, I highly encourage, if you have specific questions in detail that you want to cover, that's also great. But it's fine if not. Alright, let's take a look at these. Alright, cool. So these are from Togo, who's playing as Offner 6. And looks like he's playing a lot of casuals with Pastry, Prototype, Imdrax, Dropopi, and some other people. So, alright, cool. Sounds good. Anyways, let's go. So we're just gonna take a look at replays, just straight into it. How good is Goof? Goof is quite good. Alright, so we're gonna take a look at this from... Actually, let me restart this replay because I was too busy looking at other stuff. We need to take a look at team. Team comp is everything. Oh. Okay, it doesn't want to tell me. Well, fine. Let's find out who the hell Togo is. Alright, so Togo's playing Gunner with GPO2, who's 2000. So we have a 2K team. On the other side, Prototype playing Cubide, and I believe is that Dropopi or somebody, or Pastry playing RX-78. So they're playing 2K against 2K2.5K. The first thing we want to say here, right? I will do this for every single match, right? Regardless of, you know, whatever. Is okay. So what's our cost comp? So we have 2K versus 2K2.5K. Okay. What's our plan? Well, 2K. What's our team's plan, right? 2K generally is just very simple. It's both players die at the same time. So optimally, you want both 2Ks to die twice or die once each, so that there's 2K left in the pool, and both players come back with full health, no overcost, and there's 2K left. So then both players just try and take as, you know, basically it's equal. It's exactly equal. So in the end result will be both partners die once, and there's 2,000 left in the pool, and then each player just tries to take as little damage as possible and make it as even with their partner, so that they're both dying at the same time. And then the first person to die, well, that's the match. That's it. So 2K very straightforward, probably the easiest cost team to play, because you just have to worry about being even with your partner. You look at your partner's health. Are you similar to it? Yes, good. Are you not similar to it? Okay, you need to adjust a bit, right? Now that adjustment can be good or bad. If your partner is taking more damage than you, then that's either a good thing or a bad thing. That's either, ooh, my partner is taking too much damage, I need to step up, or, ooh, I haven't been taking a lot of damage, that's good, I need to, you know. Or the better one, which is your partner has lots of health and you have not as much health. That's usually the better one to see, because that means, oh, good, my partner is doing better than me, which means as long as I play better, then we'll be doing better, right? That's a lot less troublesome. Your partner taking less damage than you, it either means they are taking less damage than you, they're playing too far back, or perhaps they're just better than you. So you usually like to hope, oh, this mean just my partner's just, you know, better than me? That's good. Please carry me more. I will just try and be less of a burden, right? Now, of course, this plan changes depending on the comp, right? Comp is everything. So if we look, let's see who his partner is again. Oh dear, that's the wrong button. That fuck is, oh, there we go. Oh, right, okay, right. So Togo's partner is GPO2. This is a pretty good example. GPO2 and Gunner, right? Togo's partner is GPO2. So in this case, GPO2 is, you know, much more front-oriented. He wants to melee. He's going to probably take a bit more damage than, for example, Gunner, who, while is okay close up in small skirmishes, generally does not have too much map presence aside from her assist. And, you know, Luna prefers to play in the back to conserve ammo because her ammo is just really, really poor and for other reasons. So naturally, GPO2 will be taking more damage than Gunner, right? This is important. This is a very important part of weird cost comps like 2K because cost-wise, you want to be taking the same amount of damage, right? But matchup-wise, GPO2 takes more damage than Luna. How do we adjust for this? Well, exactly that, we adjust. So there are a couple different ways to go about this. The most common one is GPO2 takes too much damage, so at a certain point, GPO2 needs to pull back a bit and actually let Luna soak a bit and let Luna tank a bit and play forward a little bit. And, you know, vice versa, Luna can choose at some point. Basically, Luna's gonna need to play a little more aggressively, because if Luna plays the way she naturally wants to play, she will end up taking less damage than GPO2. So that basically means, as a Luna player, you should be thinking, okay, I need to play a little bit aggressively at some point. I have to, probably, unless my partner is really good. But we don't want to assume that, right? We don't want to assume that my partner plays a perfect game and just like never takes damage. I mean, that would be amazing, right? But we want to expect that he's going to take probably more damage than Luna, right? If both players are even skill level, etc., right? So you should be thinking as Luna, okay, I need to play a little bit risky, aggressively at some point in this game, right? At some point. So it's your choice as the player when to do this, right? So it is 2K. Some players as Luna, and all Luna players will understand what I'm talking about here, because it's just what's going to happen. You play Luna or any back 2K enough with another 2K is more aggressive, you will eventually be like, yeah, man, my partner is like taking way too much damage. How do I deal with this, right? And you're like, well, I'm supposed to be support, but I guess I gotta, you know, get in there at some point, right? So it's up to you as that player to determine when you want to make the big play, when you want to actually go in. Some people prefer to just right off the bat play Loom aggressively at the beginning. Some players like to wait till they die and they say, okay, I'm dead now. How's my partner doing? I see that he's taking a lot more damage. You know, maybe he's at half and I'm at full on our second lives. Okay, it's time for me to go in now, right? So it depends. And that's preference, and that depends on the situation and the scenario and what's happening. So those are strategic decisions, but you want to be aware that that's what you need to do at some point. So one of the things we're going to be looking at is seeing if in comps people can improve in making that decision, saying, normally what you did is a good idea, but considering the comp, it might have been okay to, for example, do a risky play here, because maybe normally it's not as good of a risk-reward balance as what you would normally do, but because you do need to be taking some damage, this looks like a very good opportunity to be risky if you had to pick a time, that kind of thing, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and actually watch Togo here. We're just going to watch the game unfold, and then we'll talk about it, maybe watch it again. And that's just generally what we do. Ooh, nice main. Very, very, very clutch. So we're seeing here that Togo's being very, very aggressive. He's playing very close, right? Now, again, the thing I didn't speak of too much was, okay, not only is this a matter of overheat, get punished, not only is this a matter of how do I manage my own team comp and cost, but how do we dismantle or disrupt the opponents? Now, Dropopi and Prototype, that's taking a lot of damage. Now here, Togo is at 1 HP and is, 1 HP in the activate mark, so it's a very okay decision here to just die and not use the activate. Normally as 2K it's actually really important to try and use your activate, because you're almost always guaranteed to get the right to get your meter, but 1 HP is pretty dire, and it's very understandable to just die and not really think about trying to be clutch. Practicing trying to be as clutch as possible is, of course, the necessary step to becoming a new type in this game. And the more clutch you can be at this game, the better you are. This game is basically all about being clutch. So, you know, it's not a bad idea to try and practice, but, you know, it's quite okay here to just take the death. And, yeah, that's what happens when you take lots of damage without being able to dish it out. You're left in this kind of scenario. Anyways, before I resume, I'm going to go ahead and continue with my train of thought, which was how to dismantle the opponent's comp. So they're playing Cubile and RX-78, so cost-wise, naturally, Cubile will want to die first, and then RX-78. Both players are pretty support-based, so since Cubile ends up being the 2.5k, Cubile just kind of has to suck it up and play front here. So, you know, if you can choose to kill RX-78 first and overcost Cubile, that's okay, but it's not really super dire because this is a pretty damn cost-balanced team due to the fact that they're playing 2k 2.5. So the overcost difference is not that much. I'd say off the top of my head, if I recall, it's the difference of about maybe 100 to 150 HP. So not the end of the world if you can't get it. Certainly not if you need to sacrifice or take risks to do. You know, it's not the same as 3k 2k, where the overcost difference is quite severe. 3k 2.5k is a little bit better. So, without further ado, let's resume. Let's see what Togo does. So, you know, 1 HP here. Ooh, activate. So he's gonna play clutch, and looks like he's gonna be able to do this. Oh, nice landing punch. He has activate. He's gonna try and throw a super. No, he's not. So he escapes. 1 health. Uh-oh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Tornado. Well, there wasn't really much he could really do about that. He was landing, so, you know, YOLO. Now let's take a look at cost. So, Togo just died. What's Pastry at? Pastry's at about to die. Great. That's great. So they're doing really good on cost. Let's look at their cost. Cubile has just been killed once, and Drapopi is about to die. This is a little bit off balance here. Drapopi should be at a little more health. So Drapopi will, once Drapopi is dead, Drapopi will come back overcosted slightly. You know, only by a factor of 75% or 25% overcost value. So, you know, he'll spawn back at around 400 HP. So he'll be a little bit lower than Prototype. Prototype, you know, he's a 215k, so I think Cubile has like around 600 HP, something like that. 620? I don't know. Maybe less. I don't know. Because it's Cubile. Maybe less. 620, I think, maybe. So she'll have way more health than Drapopi. Now that's okay because Drapopi is playing back, so Cubile will naturally take damage. So this is a pretty good example of just how stable this overcost is. Right, even at kind of the worst timing, which is both players immediately dying for 2k 2.5k, it's still pretty manageable. Drapopi will come in with pretty much 3/4 health, and that's enough to sufficiently play back, and, you know, Prototype will naturally take more damage because he's playing front, so it works out. So he does take out. Oh, I said it was a random nuke. I didn't even catch that nuke. Oh, that's unfortunate here. So, you know, the whiffed melee. Here's another nuke. Looks like it hits Drapopi, hits Togo as well. So let's take a look at health now. So after all that willy-nilly, Prototype is pretty damn low, and Drapopi just spawned in, but I think he got hit by a nuke, so he's at like 60%. So they should be aiming for Prototype here. Ooh, okay, really weird activate by Prototype. And okay, so Pastry Fun 2 finishes that off. So what are the things I want to talk about for helping Togo a bit? My biggest concern in this match, we'll watch it one more time, is out of angle shots. No, I know it was GPO2's activate. So out of angle shots. So look at the boost here. So much boost, because remember, with every shot that Luna does, it activates her Vernier and makes her, you know, really spend a lot of boost, especially also being 2k. Boost management's really, really important with Luna. So, you know, these kind of situations where he's probably going to do something YOLO because he's overheated could be avoided if you just try and conserve. You know, try and really be deliberate about your shots. That's the biggest thing about Luna, is don't just shoot randomly, because you will spend a lot of boost and not accomplish a lot. So looks like he was able to land because looks like Prototype missed it. It's also a good way to serve ammo. So So that assist actually is pretty risky, so playing really close here also, but you know, like we said before, this is okay. That probably could have been avoided, but he just wasn't paying attention, so it looks like he's gonna get this cut here. See, like, look, again, overheated. I would say there, you did not need to boost close to hit prototype. You could have just shot your main. So you didn't need to boost and then shoot, you could just shoot. Yeah. You get punished for it. Soft punch, but like, so like those kind of things, right? Where like prototype's like falling and you're like turning around and you're like about to land. So here's a really good example of a misconception I think a lot of players have when they're learning. It's a misconception in fighting games too, but it's not. It's actually a very big competitive game mentality that is a very, very big mental trap to fall into, that almost everyone falls into this trap, at least at some point. I fall into this trap a lot too, which is the idea of, normally I do A here, which means if I do B here, I don't think my opponent will expect it. And because I'm doing something unexpected, it's good. This is a very, 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 very common trap to fall into, right? Like, normally I don't DP here, so if I DP here, I'll hit him. Or, you know what? I'm just gonna mash here on like, just randomly, because 95% of the time I don't mash here. So he'll never expect me to mash here, and that will work. Right? So, yes and no, right? Like, obviously, yes, he doesn't expect something for me to do, then, you know, then thus it's good. Like, yes, but no, right? Because here, Togo's mentality was, I'm boost hopping, and normally I would land. Normally I would try and land safely here. So instead, I'll shoot him, because I never normally shoot him here, right? But what was the problem with that logic? Prototype wasn't even paying attention. Prototype was just like, oh, I'm jumping, and I'm not really trying to read what you're doing. He's just jumping, right? So as a result, we made a very random shot that didn't hit anybody and put him at really low boost, right? So this is a common error that we'll see a lot in games in general, and it's important to recognize the difference, right? Again, between causation and correlation, right? It's not I don't mash DP here normally, so if I mash DP here, it's good. It's he is expecting me to, you know, do this, but instead I do this, right? So, again, don't just make those kind of mix-up decisions unless you're sure that your decision is influencing your opponent's decision. There's no point in doing mix-ups unless your opponent's paying attention to you. If they're not, you're just mixing yourself up. So, you know, we don't want to mix up for the sake of mixing up. Alright, now that does work well. But here, again, like I said, the big problem is turnaround shots. So, you know, just Luna is a character whose main is really slow, so those kind of turnaround shots are not going to work out very well. As a result, it takes a lot of damage. And, like, just, you know, these kind of, ooh, like that, ooh. Now there, I mean, there was not much you could have done. Probably could have had a little bit better timing on that boost. Ooh, a very weird boost hop full by Drapopi, but you know, it's okay. So like these kind of things, ooh, that works, right? Drapopi boosting a little bit too greedily there, but the first one, which was card out of, was really dangerous. Ooh, and that too, that melee rainbow step. So there, I think he just thought he could melee, but you know, height-wise, it just became a green lock. So just gotta watch out for that. Oh, here he's just hunting Drapopi, just wants to kill Drapopi. He sees you see how he switched to Q-Blade and then switched back. So that's good because it shows that he was thinking about cutting. I believe he could actually boost and shoot Q-Blade here if he paid enough attention, but yeah, see, he was landing there. So if instead of boosting away and getting hit by the nuke, if after killing Drapopi, if you just boosted, swapped to prototype and shot, you would landing punished him too. So that's just a, you know, if you can try and be more aware, you can notice those kind of things, so you just keep working at that. Now, another thing I want to talk about is activation timing, so I think he's going to activate somewhat early here. But the big thing is... Oh, it looks like the game's over. Okay, right. So, the other thing with Luna is we want to try and manage our assists well. Right, that's the other thing. Luna is a character with not so many choices, which makes it both easy and hard to critique. There's both a lot to talk about and not so much, just due to the way it works. Here Togo's going to be playing Arke. So Luna, your assist timing, right? You want your assists don't refill, so you want to optimally throw out all 3 of your assists and then activate. Okay, so let's look at costs. 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5. Both sides. Right? Easy. So, basically I like playing 3K, 3K. One person tries to take as little damage as possible. Toga's playing Arke. So we're going to probably see him play front here. Who's his partner? I was not paying attention. I just saw I was looking at the cost. Partner. Ow. Ow, ow. Oh, freedom. Okay, yeah, so just so Arke playing front here makes perfect choice. Oh! Ooh, green log, watch out. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, Prototype gets that nice Me 2B. And here, Togo. Oh, gotta watch out for those verniers. Togo here at really low and sidestepped, but then did nothing after. So always make sure to try and, after the sidestep, don't assume that you're just, you know, unprotected. Now he has an activate here. Alright, so he gets a nice landing punish. So the most important thing is, ooh, that's good. I don't even know what that is, which string that is. Oh wow, okay, so surprisingly this reset works out. And will he get a cut here? Uh-oh. Oh no. Defensive burst? Now let's take a look at the health. I haven't really been looking at the health. Looks like the other team is taking the same amount of damage, which is good for them. We need to see what Freedom's health is right now, though. Freedom's at 55, so that's really bad. So actually, everybody here needs to work on their health. Everybody here needs to work on their health. So on Togo's team, they're definitely fucked, right? Their health is all fucked up because one of them's gonna die, and then the other one's gonna be at like 1 HP and just die. Imdrax and Togo are also Imdrax and Prototype are also in the same situation where both of them are going to die, and then one person's going to die with one person's going to die and get back at full, and the other guy's going to come back like extremely overcosted. So everybody here needs to work on their health a little bit, and you know, this was a really messy match in general, just full of like YOLO melee cutting and stuff like that. Ooh, oh no! So Imdrax actually, whoa! Okay, gets that 6B, boost away, but that's, wow! So Imdrax unfortunately dropping something, and this could be a win here if he pays attention. Oh, I already know he's probably going to get a hit here. So it's really important to pay attention to cost, right? Because I don't think Togo realizes that, well, maybe he just wants to defend his partner. But here, Freedom on the O, you should try. I think it's better to trust your partner because you're really behind here. RK at 28. You know, because here, what happens if you try and defend your partner? Well, like you may fend off your partner for a little bit, right? You may fend off the O from killing Freedom here by guarding him. But you see how positioning-wise the O's already on Freedom, so your chances of actually making a difference, especially with just shooting those beams, is very, very low, right? Like, those beams, that ain't gonna do crap. His beams are ass, he only has 3 of them. That shit is not gonna do anything, right? So, the only way here RK would have been able to really actually protect Freedom is getting in melee range, and he's quite far. Maybe if he boost, land, and then try to do something, maybe that'd work out. But at 28 HP, can he really afford to do a really, really risky maneuver? He's basically hoping the O doesn't pay attention to him at that point. Which is okay, but it is still extremely risky. let's just take a look at the battle situation at this point. The O has a ton of HP, 80%, and I forget who the fourth player is, but the fourth player on the left, that guy is respawning overcosted from a 2.5, so he's at 20% HP, so he's at like 100. He's in the one combo kill range. That's extremely important. The one combo kill range, right? So let's look at total health. Freedom at like, I believe 55 still probably. RK at 28 for a total of what, 83 HP total on their team. Now it's compared to the O, and I already forgot who the other character is, but it's 80% the O, so that's like 500 HP, and overcosted the other guy, so that's like 120 HP. That's like 600 HP. So in terms of just total battle health, we're looking at 600 HP versus less than 100 HP. Oh, Sazabi, thank you, F. Willie. So okay, 600 HP. Oh, Shinanju, it's Shinanju. So 600 HP versus 80 HP. I think it's pretty obvious who's ahead here. In a scenario where you're behind, like they're just behind like crazy, is it really a good idea to try and mark the O and try and get freedom off? Well, you will prevent yourselves from losing. You will prevent yourselves from losing for the next 10 seconds, but both players are in the I'm gonna die range, and it's gonna be just very, very hard to come back from this point, because literally one-shot kill, and you know, both players can just kind of pick on one dude to just kill somebody. It's so easy. It's really hard to come back from here. So at this point, Togo should be thinking, we are so far behind, how do we win? Well, the fortunate thing was, due to the bad health distribution, right, they were able to kill Shinanju, and Shinanju is now way on the other side of the screen and spawning. So at this point, you should be thinking, I can win. I can win because all we need to do is kill. All we need to do is kill Shinanju, Imdrax. All we need to do is kill Imdrax. If we can kill Shinanju, who is separated from the O, we can win. Right? So that, in my opinion, is what you should be thinking about here. Is you know, just kill Imdrax, because you're gonna win if you just kill Imdrax. Versus trying to protect your partner and both players are just like about to die. It's such a hard gamble. You might as well make a risky gamble, like trying to one-on-one Shinanju, because while Shinanju is not so good while it's hard to kill Shinanju one-on-one, he has rockets and stuff. The matchup is a little bit tricky. He just spawned, which means you have positioning priority, and if Togo had been paying attention, he would have been able to actually just like land in front of his face and then fuck him up. Right. Unfortunately, though, he did not realize that. So now we're in a situation where Togo is desperately trying to protect his partner, even though it's actually pointless at this point. He's now about to be overheated, and he's being fired at by probably a missile. So he's probably just gonna get hit here and die. But let's see what happens. Oh, he barely avoids. Oh. So, you know, so I think you know. So you know, I think all that needs to be said about that was there. Yeah, he did curve nicely to avoid the BR, but you know, BR missile when they're at 20% boost or less is just going to result in that. All right, let's take a look at this. 2.5k, 2k versus 2.5. The O Freedom and Gunner Shinanju. So it looks like Togo is playing. Yes, he's going to be playing Gunner. So this is a pretty easy comp to play. You just, you know, he's playing really far back here though. This is really far back. I'd say you can scoot a little further here. It's really far. Let's take a look at that boost. What do we like that boost? He's gonna get hit here. He should get hit here. Does not get hit here. So Pastry did not realize that Togo was at very low, because Pastry actually could have just the shit out of him. So you know, very, very lucky here on Togo's part. But we really want to be watching our boost. This is gonna be my main recommendation to Togo, is watch your boost. Playing back allows you to be a little. Oh, it's boost. Ooh, this boost. You know, this boost. This boost. So here Pastry also should be able to take him out, but let's see if he does. Oh, it looks like he was landing too. I didn't... all the overheating. Oh, that sucks though. You know, that's the kind of things that get you down in life, man. Alright, so... oh my god! So I'd also say to Togo, do not let your 6B whirl like that. Oh, very nice. That was good. That was good. Yeah, avoiding pressure. But I actually like Togo's camera work. Now, this is a problem. Togo died. He didn't have activate. He died before his partner. His partner now overcosted. We have a problem. At this point, it's pretty like... At this point, it's like, shit, we're behind. I overcosted my partner. What do you do from here as Gunner? You try and just be as clutch as possible. So you try and play as close as possible, but still not take any damage. A contradiction, but you know that's why you try and not die first, so you don't get stuck in this conversation. So look, he'll probably activate here. Oh, looks like he got hit. I think he would have activated, but I haven't been seeing a lot of assist usage, so I'd like to see more assist. Again, all of these turnaround shots, you know, these verniers, is very, very, very cruel on the boost, and he does get these nice shots down. So you know, Togo is understanding some of these teamwork. I'd say don't charge shot like that. Oh, okay, that worked out. You can actually combo into main there, but he probably didn't know that. So also be aware you can do that. Hey, that was it. So Togo here at least. Oh, yeah, Togo just a little bit too trigger happy on these days. You see how none of these mains are hitting, right? Because Togo's thinking, oh shit, they're like low on boost. Like I just fucking shoot them. But you just gotta wait a little bit longer. Just you know, getting a little bit too impatient and just firing wildly will not result in a good idea. You know, it won't result in good results. You know, you really want to let them land. Hit them when you hit them to land. It's like guaranteed. You know, just calm down and fall a little bit. You know, don't main all the time when you're really up high. Just it rapes your boost. You know, we just watched his boost. Like, oh, this is just so painful, right? Like he's so fucked. So prototype, you can do more than that, but you know. Probably pressure. Oh, looks like he got knocked down. That was really nice down. Yeah, so boost definitely. Yeah, boost. Poor Luno. Alright, let's take a look at another one. Looks like Togo again, playing Gunner. Alright, who's Togo's partner? Okay, it's a rematch. Alright. So these charge shots, I haven't seen him land a successful one yet. I'd say he's just staying up too high. Oh. So you know, just there. That's good. Yeah, just more of that. Just do that. You know. Okay. Imdrag's being a little greedy and punished for it. That's good. But you know those. Okay, that assist is good. Yeah, it's a good trade. And hey, okay, good try. He had too much boost. Even I misread that too. But you know, with your limited amount of boost, that's the best you could have done. All right, we have a successful charge A. Now let's take a look at health. Health-wise, we're okay. This is good. This is pretty good health. Health for them is they're also doing pretty well, I think. We still don't know which one on their team is gonna die first, so. Good. So good. Not pressing A there when he sees his partner's getting a melee combo. That's important. Oh, okay. No, my god. Oh, okay. That was actually a pretty good YOLO melee attempt. So was that, honestly, but, well, I would have liked to see him just throw out a super. No, watch out, watch out. Oh wow, okay, good cut by partner. So here, watch that boost. So here, in terms of life, they're doing pretty good, I'd say. If they can kill, very nice. If they can kill Shinanju, but good, good, good. What is that? I don't even know. Oh, there we go. Good sidestep. Another good sidestep, but ooh, just a little too greedy again on that A. You know, be happy being able to avoid. Just land or fall a little more. So that's a little unfortunate. You know, they were behind in health. He didn't. You know, he didn't really assist his partner there at the end. It's on the end of the world, though. You know, you learn from that. But the most important thing is, Togo, you definitely need to try and be lower to the ground a bit more. Don't stand so high up when you fire, because it forces you to spend lots more boosts. And yeah. Also, those charge high A's, you know, don't charge high A last. You know, be a little more deliberate when you charge high A's. Don't let your melee whiff so long. Immediately rainbow cancel it. It's really bad on whiff. And again, just be more patient. You know, you don't have to initiate so much. You can play much better just by watching for your opponent's landings and not trying to start stuff. You know, that's one of the big errors about playing back. Is you'll feel is a lot of newer players will just try and get in there and start stuff. But you know, as a back player, you actually want to react. A lot of this is reactionary play. Your job is macro, your health management, and you know. That's good. See that's good. You know, you want to let your partner. Okay. So actually, I think you could have avoided that, but that's good. That's good there. But again, you get punished for it. But you know, your partner cuts the cut, so not the end of the world. But yeah, that's good. Very good. I don't know about assist after the main like that. I guess it's insurance in case they're not landing, but you can definitely see that is gonna go. I think that could have maybe avoided if you boosted towards the buildings, but this A shot here could be good. Oh, good, good. Oh, no. I think he actually, if he was mashing boost. Whoa. Oh, no. Alright. So, not so successful. Well, I think you got your partner to hit the O, so they're still looking pretty good here. Oh, but this is not so good. So, you know, charge shot A. You know, it's that kind of angle. Too low. The building, you know, the building. Yay, good melee. Alright. So, they're doing really good. Togo playing, you know, pretty close up, but I would whoa! I was gonna say I'd back out. It's kind of dangerous, but oh no, that's okay. So I like that Togo realized he should try and extend this combo and finish it, because if he did try to activate, if he had activated a little sooner, he probably didn't realize he'd activate. So he was like, oh shit. So you know, just a little bit slow on the reaction because he's just not used to seeing those kind of situations happen. So that's his experience. You know. Where's Togo? Here we go. Togo playing RK again. So the big things I have to say about his RK play is he needs to use 6BC more. 6BC is like really good. Ooh, barely avoid that. That's nice. Ow, that's unfortunate. Watch the well, okay. If you're gonna overheat, you might as well get in the melee. You let your partner cut and see, no, there. Right? When you see your partner cutting for you like that, you want to be like, I gotta make sure my partner doesn't get cut. You want to look for you want to look for the cut, and you want to cut the cut. So you want to cut the cut, yeah, and watch out for the counter cuts. Right? So there he should have been trying to protect Imdrax, not try and do Oki, but as a result, looks like your Poppy gets a clean melee. That's not what you want. Right? All right. Okay. Oh, that was a nice try, but at least he's getting in there. I would say, wow, that was nice. Oh no, no, no. No, it's not a counter cut though, because a counter cut is when you try and cut and they cut you instead by attacking you. So a counter cut is when somebody attacks you when you were trying to cut. That's different than cutting the cut, which is literally cutting the cut. So a cutting a cut and a counter cut are actually different. But this is my own terminology. I generally won't actually say cutting a cut. I don't really say that. I've said this now, just but I use counter cut because that's when you are like hitting somebody and you see someone trying to cut you and you counter cut them by just hitting them. That's why I call it counter cut, like an anti-cut maneuver. And I use that. That's a term that I use. I don't think it's an official term. That's just what I use, but it's pretty straightforward. Cutting somebody who has cut, I don't really like use. I guess you can call it, cutting a cut, but we don't really have a name for it. It's just another cut. Okay, lots of firepower from RK. So I'd say in general, I think RK is play well. In terms of health, he has to play back. So I like that he's using his range. At the same time, though, they're very behind. So I'd also consider trying to be a little more focused on looking for opportunities. But if he can land this, if he can avoid this, oh my God, no! He should have just run away there. He didn't have enough boost. Like, you definitely didn't have enough boost to really catch the O there if you knew what he was doing. Because, you only got close enough to hit him because he started doing pressure, So, he should have just run away, It was the fact that he got away with hitting F91 and killing F91 and not getting hit, and then seeing that he is being covered because Freedom is busy getting on the O. At that point, you should be like, okay, need me to land first? Okay, now I will help, right? But instead, he just like went over, he tried to stretch for this melee, and then he got punished for it, And one of the biggest things that we want to try and get away from in this game is don't assume, as a new player, never assume your opponent can't fight back. Right, that's a very bad habit to get, which is like, oh, this better be Melty Blood Link, Cody. I'm gonna be sad if this isn't the Melty Blood Link. Oh. Okay, it's Cuts, man. Because I was gonna say, Warakia going, Kato, 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 Kato! That shit's hella godlike. Yeah, Kato! Hella good. Warakia's hella cool character. Anyways, so again, just general rule of thumb is don't assume your opponents can't fight back. Don't assume they're just trying to run away. They will fight back. You shoot back at people when people chase you, right? So don't assume that they can't do the same to you. Alright. So we have RK play here. Again. Now again, I think Togo's RK, is I understand trying to be fancy with the side styles, but I think you can stop after like one, honestly. Togo needs to learn some combos too. I don't actually rarely say that about this game, but there you do need to understand your cancel windows and your combos a little bit, because he is dropping a lot of stuff. So I'd say definitely Togo is, like when you're like this close, 6BC guaranteed. 6BC here, unless Imdrax was able to sneak in a Missile 6BC is like really good here. And then you could always Rainbow Step it if you feel like he's throwing out anything. But let's see what he does instead. He's probably going to BR again. Yeah. So this does work out because Imdrax landed because he was low on boost. But if you just 6BC'd, you would have just hit him and done a free combo. Just, and then, 6BB, and then get that knockdown, right? So I feel like Togo's actually trying to play this suit too much like a range suit instead of a melee suit. The suit's actually extremely melee, so, I think he's not meleeing enough. As much as I hate to say it, he should really just match melee more. There's a lot of good opportunities because RK is a really strong melee tool. So, BC is okay, but, activate, I would probably there. Defensive, well, you... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Ow. Getting hit while activating is never a good idea. So now he's at 452, he's not going to get another activate. Not unless his partner dies. He may not get one anyways. So, I suspect he won't be able to get one. His partner's at too much health too. That's good. Oh my god. Okay, he gets... Yeah, he's just, So they're doing okay here. Like, I don't think he's gonna get another activate though. He needs to take like no damage. Oh, Jabobi going for the melee counter and doesn't get punished for it, but the prototype, off on his own. 6BC would have worked. 6BC would have worked. Oh, okay, B. Uh-oh, reversal. Oh, yes, so he's so close, but okay, looks like a cut from his partner. Maybe it worked out. So again, a pretty messy game. Like, a lot of damage was... A lot of things were dropped. A lot of dropped opportunities, and, So overall, what I have to say, RK, learn how to use melee more. I'd suggest just trying to practice being more of a melee suit. 6BC is your friend. Understand, and this goes not only for RK, but also Gunner as well, for Luna. Understand the weaknesses of your main shots because they keep you verniered, so try to use them less because it is really, really, really influential in the amount of times that you overheat. And realize that as we watch most of these games, how did Togo get hit most of the time? Landing in overheat, right? Togo was actually doing a pretty good job of what I would call dogfight play, which is like air-to-air combat, He did a really good job even as Luna, as like just randomly hitting people with stuff. So I'd say some of that is okay, but on the flip side, he overheated a lot and got punished every single time, almost, Very rarely was he able to get away with an overheat. So just imagine if you just never overheated, you would not have taken any of those hits, right? So again, as RK, I would just say use your projectile tools a little bit less. Focus on spending that time getting closer, and then using 6BC/6B to look for opportunities. Use your shots as a way to either get stuff on the screen or as a meta tool to punish people who are yoming that you are going to melee and punishing their boost if inefficient evasive options. That is what a melee tool, a range tool, is for as a melee suit. If you are a melee suit, your range tool is for punishing people who try and evade when you are too far away. Basically, punish with your range tools when you are too far away to punish with melee. Otherwise, punish with melee. That's why you're a melee suit, because you have good tools. So you want to use those tools. Not try and only use your range tools when they're not efficient. And RK's range tools are not efficient. They're quite poor. With Luna, I would say sometimes the opposite. I could say maybe try and actually melee a little bit more when you're really close instead of shooting your main shot. But it's okay because Luna's main's really good. But the biggest thing with Luna is just like fire less, be more patient, wait, try and landing punish more, and just hold off on that main shot. I know you just really want to fire it out. It's not really as good as you think it is though, so you see that it misses a lot. So don't just fire it without thinking. Always think when you press the A button. That goes for any character. But the art of the A button is like the art of poking in a fighting game. It's like the art of using 5A. You know. So you know, you really want to understand when to use your A, because it's risky, unlike in a fighting game. Anything else? Assist management could use some work. Charge shot A less, definitely, and make sure to rainbow step those melees. Rainbow step those melees when they whiff immediately. Just rainbow step. You don't want that whirl part. That whirl part's really bad. You're just like standing still, you just get shot. You really don't want that. That'll really fuck you over if you continue to do that. So just try and focus on those things, hammer those out. Just watch your boost. Just, you know, be less aggressive, I would say, actually, as Luna. You can really play back more. Just watch, be more reactionary, and, you know, yeah. Just be less aggressive. You can really afford to take your time. More patience. Yeah? So just more thinking, less smashing. Alright, cool. Let's move on. Okay. Loading up. Whose replay is next? We are now going to be watching Prototype's replay. Oopsies. Everyone likes this chill lobby music. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have been streaming at such a high preset. My computer's hell lagging. The iTunes, help. Oh god. Alright. Extracting. Man, it's like, it's so slow. I might try to type in PS3 to like just get the folder, and like the input is like being partitioned for some reason. I'll just manually go to my folders. Alright, here we go. Man, it's lagging super bad. Alright, PS3. Save data. Man, this is really slow. Jesus! Alright, BLJS101. Copy. Hope it copied! Man, it's like I'm using a computer from, like, I don't know, pre-2000. Yo, my computer's hell dying. Alright, save data. Come on, let's go. Save data. Alright, delete the old one. Yes. Oh my god, this is so slow. I might need to restart my stream because it's like, it's lagging so badly. Alright, there we go. Load. Alright, cool. Get the shit out of here. Alright, let's load this replay. $60 FPS too strong. Whew. Yo, prototype is an AIM.com email. It's pretty funny. Alright, copy, yes. Copy complete. Alright. I'll crash the screen, yeah, I know. Well, now I know. It's just because I changed the when you go to like the XMB as the PS3 XMB, it like blows up. All right, that's static. So Craigasm. Shell's just silly like that. It like can't handle like switching aspect ratios temporarily. It just blows up. It's like no, please. Oh, is it really XSplit? I thought it was BMI. Alright. Alright. Are these really the same? These... These are like the same games. Alright. No, these are prototypes though because this one doesn't have a Togo as this is Togo's Freedom. Alright, so I'm gonna move a little bit faster because I actually want to watch the FUC tournament in like an hour. So I'm gonna try and we're gonna talk less, I guess. We're gonna capitalize on big things. Let's talk about more big things. Alright. So, comp-wise, it's 3K, 2.5K versus prototypes playing front here, and Wu gets hit by Master. Shouldn't have boosted forward there, I'd say. I'm just gonna pause less, basically. I'm gonna try and pause less. It's good. He has pressure. I'd like to see him go for it. Ah, see, he should have just pressure there, actually. Alright. That's a good use of, oh, that was a little bit messy. That is because you were green locked melee, and you probably should not have even gone for that. I like to just see more pressure, honestly. Right there. I mean, that worked out too, but... Yeah, it's good pressure. Ooh! Watch out for Master here. Yeah? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's actually really, really risky. Master shouldn't have actually gotten hit by that. That was not a very good decision there, but that's okay. Watch out! Watch out! I mean... Yeah, that... Pressure. Yep, that's good. Alright. Okay, I would say here, watch for your melee aggression, because the 060 is actually not that good, and while it works out here, like especially against Master, you need to probably respect his options more. Like that Master wasn't really whipping or challenging your melee, so you're able to get a lot of melees off, but though a lot of those times were not very good. Also that one time where you're up in the air, so it's due to angle, like you were green locking under, and I understand you want to try and like wait till you lined up and stuff, but that whole time you're basically sitting there like doing nothing, and your opponent's partner can hit you, so it's pretty risky. And so there also, like, he actually could have just run away, but you actually missed the landing opportunity there, so this is good. Yeah. You want to try and, yeah, well, not much can be done there. So here, pressure. So that actually was not a good pressure. You should have just landed. Like, there's no point in trying to be tricky or hide that you're trying to do pressure, because everyone who plays against the O knows you're going for pressure. Like, as soon as you start moving like that, I know you're going for pressure. So what happens is you actually fuck up your positioning instead of doing anything useful. So the O, what the person can do if you move like that is they can actually react to the way you position and then tech away. So Freedom actually just teched incorrectly. If Freedom had teched back as you boosted that way, you actually he would not have been able to get hit by your pressure. So just land the pressure. Don't try and be fancy about it. It's pretty unavoidable anyway. So yep. I would say the melee follow-ups that you're doing. Off of like you do like BR sub and then you like boost them for a melee. It's not actually that useful, because if your melee would have worked, then your sub should have definitely hit them. So it's better to just boost and then wait for the longer landing punish in case like that happens, where your Zunda misses. But then yeah, that's good pressure. So watch out there. Yeah, you had the boost to cancel, but you didn't. So it works out here because Cubile looks like he fucked up his his punish or whatever, but you actually had enough boost. You were not technically overheated. You had like 1 pixel of boost. So you should always try in that kind of scenario, even if you're not sure whether you have boost or not, to try and rainbow step cancel. Charge shot B is okay. It's a little bit gimmicky. I don't really mind the use of it. It's pretty preference based, but do be aware that it's not like an ultimate tool. So there also, like, yeah. So in terms of health, so here, yeah. So a little bit aggressive on the boost there. You have an activate here. That I would not say is a very good use of activate, but it does not matter. That's a very awkward combo as well. Rainbow step back. I understand you're probably lazy and you didn't think you could get the rainbow step 6 into 2. Sometimes you fuck it up. Sometimes people fuck it up and they get like a 3 on accident or whatever. But I would say it's worth practicing trying to rainbow step sideways and into 2B, because yeah, it's just better. The 2B can miss if you delay that rainbow step too much. So even though it is pretty easy, you should try and practice doing 6. It's not that hard. It's pretty stable. So here his opponent or his partner is 3K, so he wants to play back and evenly distribute damage to his partner. Yeah. So here looks like this landing punch. So don't give up. Don't give up, right? You could have landing punished IJ. You gave up because like your Zunda didn't work on time. No. Don't give up. You could have gotten pastry here, but instead you get hit in a trade. Yep, that's good. So that's just distance. It's fine. So here landing punish. The other thing I'd say with the O that you need to work on, other than also like here I popped your assist. You have your assist. Put your assist up. Yeah, see charge shot B there. It's not really like an undefeatable weapon. That's good. Wow, awesome wombo combo. So the other thing is you should really be looking for opportunities to pressure. So you shouldn't think of pressure as a tool you only use when you're knocked down. If you can force situations into pressure, that's great. Especially if when you're playing back, because you can observe and see when the other person's too distracted to cut. So here, yeah, you've taken a lot of damage because you've been really aggressive. So yeah, good. I disagree with that. You didn't need to boost there. You didn't need to boost there. You were on angle, so you didn't need to boost. As a result, you overheat. It's very risky. Again, watch out for your health. DX is still. So DX finally down. You guys are in a pickle. This is very risky. Good activate. Yes, it's great. Yes, good, good, good. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a little bit risky, and you may die here because of it. Yeah. You die with activate, so, you know, that's a big problem. You don't have activate. And you might lose this because of that. If your DX partner cannot get Imdrax, but oh, never mind. Looks like you can win. A little bit too distracted by the Garabi there. What do you think about the Prototype's origination in this match? Well, you know, Prototype's using them pretty well, I'd say. His originations aren't really that fancy, so, you know, just BR sub and, you know, the various melee ones. Actually, wait, BR sub's not even origination. I don't know. Prototype's not really using them. You don't really need to use them with this character, though, so it's okay. So, I don't know what's going on here. Here you have a choice. The O can play front, the O can play back here. Shidanju can play front, Shidanju can play back. So, you know, this matchup's pretty favorable because they're both playing 2K. It's really tough. 2K is like 7-3 or 3-7 matchup against 2.5K, 2.5K. So, yes. Big block. Yes, I approve of that block. That is a good block. And yes. Oh, watch out. A little bit greedy on that melee there. Watch out from behind you. So here he's using the assist probably. You could have actually... So pressure would have been really good there. Pressure here also would have been unavoidable. So especially when you're near the wall, I think you definitely just need to work on your pressure sense a bit more. So it looks like Prototype's gonna play back here. So like pressure here, and like some of those times would have been really good. So it's still looking really good on health here. It's a really one-sided fight. So you know, oh, maybe not too far for landing punish. Oh, green lock. So you know, just watch your spacing. Good. Could have been avoided. Very, very aggressive on your boost, but it's okay because you have activate. And here I would actually like to see a pressure. You haven't used pressure at all this match. So I have a feeling at this point you probably realize that and you're going to try and maybe go for pressure. Oh, maybe not. Maybe just end the game. Somehow this game's not over yet. Japopi activates and... Oh, looks like that... Oh, no. This game gonna be over? You gonna lose? Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. That's it. Alright, and moving on. My uncle cuts my hair. Is your uncle like a barber? Hairdresser? Zogo Juash, I haven't. Alright, so I believe his partner is Blue Destiny, I didn't see. Ooh. Oh no, okay, it's Alex. So here obviously you gotta watch the execution. Punish, yep. So that ended up being a nice reset, but the follow-up. The follow-up. I believe that's also not a down. So drop the boost there. You see, a charge shot B there, you know that it's not that good. So like, if you hadn't charge shot B, you just shot BR, you would have gotten the landing punish instead of dropping it and then getting punished. That punish was unfortunate. But, you know. In terms of health here, this is okay. A little bit aggressive. Yeah. Watch for the cuts. Now you probably can't activate, but that's a. I was really. I think probably just the super flash fucked up your input there. So what we're really looking for here is an activate. Ah, so see, this is the problem. Like when you don't focus on your activations now you're at 496, which means when you full activate, you won't get a second one probably. This is the difficulty, quote unquote, of playing 2K, right? It's that's a crucial mistake in a very close game. That mistake's actually the game breaker because you've robbed yourself of a second activate by here. By getting hit while you're at full, because you're wasting. Remember, you gain meter the quickest by taking damage, right? So here, by getting hit there, it's not like you wanted to get hit, right? But you could avoid this either by making sure you activate on your first life, or because that would have been quite difficult in this game. The more important thing was aiming for a good place to use your full activate here, and get it out as early as possible, because you want to use your full as early as possible, basically here, without wasting it. So here, this is okay. I disagree with the melee there because the side sub would have beaten that melee, and meleeing that close when you don't know what his partner's in, because his partners actually could cut you here, right? So getting hit with with the boost on or with burst on is really what you don't want to do. So I would have liked to just see like a back out and BR punish. I mean, you have more boost than him because you activated, so you know. Very liberal on the boost and that punish for it. A little bit too liberal on your boosting there. That's also very liberal. And yeah, you got respect. You gotta respect Shinanju. Yeah, this is now becoming quite a problem. Yeah, and again the charge shot B. Okay, so Togo does get this nice counter cut, but it looks like you guys can win as long as. Oh, yeah. Well, that at the end was kind of unfortunate. Going in when your partner was dead, though, that's what's going to happen. Because Shinanju would not have been able to do that if Alex was marking him, because Shinanju was at like 1 HP too. So, you know, Alex was going to come in and just like spam machine gun. That's actually really great in this scenario where like Shinanju's like 1 HP, right? Just like spam machine gun. Shinanju, really, really hard for Shinanju to do anything there, right? So, that's it for prototype replays. So the big things I want to say are, as the O, and I know that prototype's probably not too, still learning the O, is pressure. Pressure is really important, and I know that prototype had said that he feels like he doesn't want to use it and not have it when he needs it. Well, the deal is you can fix that by playing around it. So if you don't have pressure, then just don't play in such a way that forces you to need pressure. Pressure is not a defensive option. I'll say that again. Pressure is not a defensive option. Pressure is an offensive option. Yeah. Once again, I will say that. Pressure is not a defensive option. Pressure is an offensive option. Just like a command throw, right? SPD is not, SPD, Taker Buster, Kanji Grab. Those are not defensive options. Yes, you can use them for them, just like you can use pressure, but they are offensive ones. They're offensive ones. They're primarily for offense, right? So it is worth playing in order to get pressure situations offensively. It's not blockable, and you can't counter it. So because it's basically unblockable, it's really strong, and that's why the O is considered a strong character, because you can basically force guaranteed damage. Any situations that give you guaranteed damage are amazing. Now, I understand that most of the time you see it used and you use it for after a knockdown, like you knock them down, do pressure, right? Everyone knows how to do that. That, you shouldn't feel like that's what you should be saving your pressure for. Yeah, armor absorb things defeat pressure because that counts as a block, an auto guard. But a block doesn't actually does not actually defeat the pressure. So the important thing about pressure is, again, don't feel like you need to save it for the knockdown, because two things. First of all, even if you get the pressure on the knockdown, your partner might be able to cut it, so it might not actually lead to that much more extra damage. And two, it's just, well, that first point is the big one. But secondly, you know, even if you got them with the pressure afterwards, you know, would that have been better than landing the pressure in the situation like you got before? Probably, maybe not. But like, there's a good chance that if you landed a pressure in the middle of a fight, you might still get your pressure back on the recharge when you finally get knocked down later. You want to be as you want to pressure, like, one of the things to do to just practice this, my homework for you, prototype, would be try and land pressure as many times in the match and count how many times you get it. The more times you get pressure in the match, the better you're doing. Because if you look at some of these matches, you only like land pressure like twice, because it's when you get like a knockdown and the other guy is like far away, you know. If you just use pressure more effectively, pressure is not slow. The recharge of pressure is not that bad. It's actually pretty damn good for what it is. That's why it's good, because, you know, it's a refillable, unblockable AoE strike that stuns. It is possibly one of the strongest tools in all of Gundam, on par with things like boomerangs and grenade and whips. You know, it's in that tier of strength as a tool, and as such, you don't want to think of it as just an extra way to get damage after a knockdown. No. Pressure is an all-purpose tool that you can. Shield boots, yes. Pressure is an all-purpose tool you can use in almost any situation. I could literally, like, especially in those last two games, like, I just been pressure here, pressure here, pressure here, pressure. So many times of pressure, so many good opportunities of pressure. And remember that you don't have to go into 2B. If you just pressure after you force somebody into a corner, and then, you know, you just boost out of it, and you just get, like, you know, main into sub and then boost out, it's really good. It's really good. So focus on pressuring more. Charge shot B, not that good. It's okay to conserve ammo with. Sometimes it bites you in the ass more than it can help you, because you can't use sub while you're doing it, or melee. Yes, it goes under things. It's not actually as good as what you would think it is, because the guidance launch really ass. So yes, it moves you forward more, but yeah. Thirdly, melee with, like, raw melee with the O is good, just like any melee is good, but be aware of the matchup when using it. How do I know when it's acceptable to go for melee? If they could shoot you or have a tool that beats melee, I would not suggest doing it. Unless, and if you do it, knowing that, then you're simply just disrespecting or yoming that your partner is not going to do that. So a lot of times that you go for these melees, they can actually just shoot you. Sometimes you get shot, sometimes the opponents aren't realizing that you can melee from that situation. So it's important to understand that it is based off of your opponent's understanding of melee opportunities too. So the more understanding your opponent will have for melees, the harder those melees will be punished, and the less you'll get away with them. Just like Acid Ace, because like Acid Ace is like a really net play player, and he mashes melee a lot in this game, because he plays normally like with his own group of friends and not with Japanese players, and on like player match and in like delay. So like he presses melee a lot, but if you ask him how well that worked out when he went to Japan, or even when he plays against people who understand how to dismantle melee, like me and like other people, he will tell you that yes, it's very bad, and you will get punished for it every single time. And like if you like watch Acid Ace play in Japan, like he just like gets hit because he tries melee and pretty much loses because of it, right? So in the long run, some of these melees will not be good for you. Now, some of them are fine. Some of them are fine. But it's the experience thing. It's understanding when they can BR you. It's also a matter of boost. The big one I would say that you shouldn't do that you have been doing though is the BR sub boost melee. Not only is that extremely boost inefficient, but that sub's guidance is really, really amazing. So most of the time, if you could melee them, the sub hit them. Most of the time, what happens is the sub hits them, and then you like your melee, you just like whisk because it downed them, or you combo into melee, which you don't need to do. And it's boost inefficient. So in that case, just like, you know, the O is not a melee suit actually. The O's range, like, it's a fat suit, so it feels like it should be a range suit, but no. The O is actually quite good at range. He has a myriad of really good tools, assist, sub, mainly. Sub just being really, really good and an amazing way to preserve ammo. So, you know, focusing on just playing more fundamental range game with this suit is fine. And then, you know, just using pressure to supplement, etc. And using your range to create opportunities to go for good pressure. In terms of how, you know, I think a lot of these matches, it seemed like matchup-wise, you guys had the edge. So most of the time, I felt like health was pretty on par and manageable. There was this one game though where you did make a grave error of activations. In general, your activations have been okay. I think there is room for improvement though, especially your first half. You want to try and really make the best out of your first half. So try and always get your first half. And try never to get the full. If you do get the full, always try and use it as soon as possible. And again, it looks like you have some... don't have as much matchup experience against Master. Page Fun 2's Master is, you know, not like his main. So he's also not doing a lot of stuff. So, you know, there's not really much I can say other than try and play against good Masters if you can. And respect it. But, you know, you obviously make a lot of mistakes against Master because you don't inherently understand his options. So there's not much you can really do unless you're gonna hardcore grind it. Like, if you watch videos of Master play and try and internalize it and tell yourself every time you do something bad against Master, even if it worked, that you shouldn't do that, then yes, you'll get better at it. And if you want to attempt that, that is the preferred option, but it is quite difficult, and the easier option is to muscle memory it by playing against good Master players. But you can understand this matchup better just by, you know, learning him yourself and understanding his options, and then correcting yourself in mid-match and saying that shouldn't have worked. His 6B is better than mine. I shouldn't have meleeed him, or if he had sidestepped and whipped, I would have been dead. One of the things about this game is always try and understand whatever option you did. Try and see if there was an answer to it, and if there was, rationalize whether that was still a good idea or you shouldn't have done it. That's one of the easiest ways to get better at this game. Like what I'm doing when I'm watching you play, you can do this in the match. Is just like been like, ah shit, you know, that worked, but if they had just done this, then I would have gotten hit. Or, oh, I did something good. Was there a problem with it? Was there some way it could have been countered? Ah yes, if they had just done this instead, I would have gotten hit. Would they have done this? Yes or no? If the answer is no, okay, just keep doing it. And the answer is yes, maybe I shouldn't have done that, or how do I play around this? How do I get them to not want to do this? How do I punish that option? Those kind of things. Just like a fighting game. Yeah, alright. Just like a fighting game. Just visualize, you know, visualize. Always look for answers, even if you're winning or losing. Always look for the other answer. In this game, there almost always is one. There almost always is an answer, and that's why things like pressure and shield bits are so good, because it doesn't matter what they're doing, right? When you use pressure in certain situations, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can do it, and you can just be going like this, and your hands in the air while it's going off, because you know it's going to land. There's nothing they can do about it, right? Barring you getting hit like 5 times in a row and getting knocked down, right? Someone does have an instant knockdown hit, then that's one of the things you have to be aware of. But in most of these matchups, nobody has an instant down. So perhaps Freedom's don't remember if that knocks down against pressure, but most of these are, yeah, none of these characters have like one hit yellows. I believe it has to yellow, not just knock down. So I don't think his side sub instant yellows. His side sub might, the railgun might instant yellow. I don't remember. But like BR into sub will yellow or whatever. So you know that's why these tools are so good, because there is no answer. That's why Quant is the strongest suit in the game. That's why Quant is the strongest suit in the game. Shield bits don't have an answer. Certain scenarios means you just lose. And the goal is to play around them. Your opponents has to always be thinking, how do I play around pressure? He has pressure. If he uses pressure here, I'm gonna die, so I can't do this. And the fact that you have pressure will force them to play differently. Yeah. So you definitely need to make your pressure scarier. Pressure is the best thing about the O. Hands down. So, you know, you want to know how to use it. Alright. I'm moving on. Shingen, why do I not see the attachments? Why is Gmail failing so hard? I see this email you sent to me, and I know there was like an attachment to it or something, but like, wait, what? Yo, Shingen, I don't think you actually sent me your replays. You sent me saying, here you go, pick whatever you want, and there's like nothing here. Hello again. If other people are here again, you're up for Mahjong. Blue table. Yeah, Frank, I can't find... Oh, did you just send them to me? Okay, you forgot to, okay. You just forgot to attach them. I thought you attached them though, so like, I replied to you, I was like, oh thanks. Because I was like, oh okay, send me stuff. So somehow like, somehow those things just I did not register to me that they weren't even attached. Alright, laggy, Windows 7. $60 FPS fast is like raping my computer. I'm expecting it to blow up like any time now. Come on, you can do it. Open the folder. Copy. Like mash it like 7 times to make sure it works. Delete. Man, this is quite quite tiresome. Oh, I'll go ahead and like do this while I'll load up the save data utility. Paste. Good. Eject. Plug in. Laborious tasks. Where's my damn iPod storage? Come on. Show up. Why aren't you showing up? Show up. Show up. There it is. Copy. Yes. Yes. Alright, copy complete. Here we go. Okie dokie. Refresh. All right. Briefing room. Replay at a glance. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright, different people. Alright, so we're gonna look at Shima playing Gun. So I'm actually gonna look here first before, so that I don't have to like forget what the matchup is, and we can talk about it in the screen. Alright. What's Gargus? Respect me more for what? Oh yeah, I own Dark Awake, son. Get at me. I'm godlike at Dark Awake. I'm one of the best players in America at Dark Awake, aka Chaos Breakers. Alright. Should I take a look at this? You say you don't remember this replay. Well, we'll just look at it. Alright, so well, let's see what the other Shin's playing. Puru, V2, V2, Puru, Gun Easy, V2, Agai. Alright, he's just go ahead. Alright, so he's playing with who are these people? This must be JP ranked. Yeah, based on their ranks, it's probably JP ranked. So this is Togis. So he's gonna be, of course, playing front, and Shingen's gonna be supporting with Gunner against Oyashiro 400 meter playing Strike Freedom. Man, like I don't even know that from the thing. It looks like DX/X1/Freedom. It's like, alright, so Strike Freedom and X1. That's a really scary team. It's a really scary team. So Strike Freedom X1, 3K, 2.5K, really solid. Togi's front, you know, is still okay, but you know, this might be a little bit of a struggle. X1 playing back is gonna be really annoying in this matchup because of Cloak. So that is going to be annoying. You want to try and take that out with assist if possible. Here's the right, got hit though. Oh, he takes it out. Okay, good. So that's kind of like a shitty trade, but whoa. Okay. Ah. Okay, wow, that hit him. Oh god. Oh god. So Shingen's been doing pretty good. He's getting a lot of health. What's the problem here? Well, he's taking a lot of damage. 337 already. If we look at Togi's still at like 80%. So, you know, he's getting in there. He's doing a lot of damage, but he's on the path to cost. He's on the path to overcosting his opponent, his partner, which in this matchup would lead to your utter demise. So, hopefully, he doesn't overcost his partner. Now, luckily here, he's probably been like, okay, time. Oh, you know, that's the problem. Wow. Okay. Ah, that's a bit of a problem. Okay, he's able to avoid that. Oh, he's gonna get hit here. Oh, nice side dodge. Never mind. So this is looking okay in terms of health. Ah, his partner's taking a lot of damage, but oh my god. Oh, that was just like the worst thing that could happen. He's really low now. His partner does die though, but this is okay. Oh, I don't know about this activate here, but that's very YOLO. But These people are being very aggressive, so they're doing pretty well though, as long as they can kill straight beam. Ah, problem. Oh no! Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, he gets out of that. But wow, is Togi's health really low. So his partner just blew the fuck. Ugh. His partner blew up there. We got hit by like awakening melee from X1. His partner just got like shat on there. His partner's health vanished. Vanished. Vanished there. That was extremely painful. They were actually doing pretty well. Like, as Song... sorry, a Song... What's wrong with me? As soon as I saw Togi's die first, I said, okay, no problem. No problem. Oh, this is Mikey. Okay, so this is Mikey versus Ron, and when did this happen? Okay. So Shingen gonna play V2 here. Now... Shingen, positioning-wise already, looks like he's playing back. So that's one comment I'll say is, are you playing back or front? Because if you're playing back, that's fine. If you're playing front, your positioning-wise, you need to get a little bit more close, you know. Now V2 is a more conservative suit, but you can't just force. Like if you look, Togis was actually kind of moving in front. You kind of had to. So let's see how this works. So again, so look. So this is a perfect example of why positioning is so important. So anybody, if you want, anyone want points, want to guess what I'm about to comment on, what the problem is. What's the problem here? There's already a big problem. What's the problem? And it's not about the fact that he's at low boost. What's the problem? No. It is not out of angle. It's not out of angle. It's something much more meta. So it has nothing to do with being out of angle here, or being high in the sky. Pastry says positioning. Yes. What specifically? What specifically? There's a very concrete problem here. There's a very big problem. Big problem. And it's because of what I just talked about. Yes! Thank you! They're in the corner! They're in the corner! How did this happen? How did this happen? Let's watch again. Let's watch again. That's not so good too, but let's watch again. Like this is what I'll say. This is like one of the things that is hard to realize is why this happened. Why this happened? How did this happen? Let's just watch again. So it didn't really look like much happened there, right? Right? It didn't really look like there was a big problem. But they're in the corner already against Quanta and a 2K back partner. This is a big problem, actually. This could easily result in like a game-breaking problem. And this could easily result in Quanta BD melee combo into knockdown the other guy somewhere, and then you're like in the corner, you're knocked down, you're like waking up against Quanta. That's already a really big problem. And why did this happen? What was the real problem? The real problem was Shingen didn't move up in front. The real problem was just this first like 3 sets of movement here. This is boost pattern. This was just boost left, hop, boost back. Here, this is actually the problem. Right here, this is the problem. So I don't actually know what this boost is doing here, but this is actually a problem because of this. Look at where Togis is moving now. Look at where Togis is moving. Togis. So we have like V2 is moving back, and then because of that, Togis has moved forward. But then Togis wants to play back here, so he moves back too. So neither player basically wants to move up in front. So both players actually, what happens is because Shingen is moving back, here instead of moving up in front, it makes his partner uncomfortable, and it makes his partner move back too. So what happens is the whole team just shuffles back, and then you're stuck in this corner. So the big problem was just their team didn't move out, is basically what happened. Their team didn't move out. Neither person wanted to be the man in the relationship and move forward. And as a result, they're stuck against the wall. And then now if we compare to, well, actually, let's watch how this unfolds, right? So Tallgeese is up in front here, but we're gonna see him move back, right? So you can't see. Oops. Here, actually, we'll watch it from this perspective. Yes. So let's watch it from this. So just watch on the left. Watch how they move. Watch how they move. Yeah. You see. So you can literally see here that they're just pushing themselves in the corner. Big problem, right? Now let's compare to. Let's watch from Kenji's perspective. Okay. Let's watch how this team. Let's watch what they do. Bits. Boost forward. Yeah. All right. Now they're not even moving very aggressively, but already here now they've already claimed dominance of the center. They already have center positioning. This is actually a really important part of the game that you have to learn. You have to learn the basis of the game before you can catch up on this. But positioning, priority, team formation is actually a really big part of this game. It's actually not just like a little minor note. It's actually really important. You know, is how your boost and positionally influence the rest of the match. Very, very important. So he gets punched here, but now he's in the corner. You know, this is really bad. Shield bits, boost dash melee. Already Shingen can't win if he puts on shield bits here. He moves improperly though. He boosted this way. If he boosted to the left and put on shield bits, it's already game over. There's actually like nothing Shingen can do. He would have gotten hit by melee. It's actually unavailable. Luckily, Kenji gets hit by that, and this match ends up working out. But boost. You know, that's already not good. He has shield bits. I don't know why he's not putting on shield bits here, but this is bad. Boost dash melee does not get that combo, but you know, we can already see that. So look at how they've been stuck in the corner for how long now? This has been, you know, 40 seconds where they're just in the corner. Oh god, you know, they're just still in the corner. You know, Kenji taking a lot of damage. He hasn't used shield bits because I don't know why. This looks like, you know, activate. You know, this is just. But you know, they're finally out of the corner. They're finally out of the corner. But as a result, what happens? You know, as a result, there's another problem. What's the other problem now? They got out of the corner, but what's the problem? They're split up. Yes, exactly. They're split up. So they got in the corner, but at what cost, right? At what cost? They're completely separated here, and he's fighting, you know, V2 against Quanta with shield bits, which Kenji's not using. So it's important to know that Kenji's not using shield bits here. If he was using shield bits, then this match probably would have been like utter devastation. But instead, you know, this is still okay, but ooh, shield bits here would have been like game over. He could have actually blocked that BR. Anyway, so let's get back. Let's get back to watching Shingen. So, oh god damn it! Where is it? Here we go. So you know, so that Vernier is a problem, and this actually, you know, raw missile also. I'm not entirely sure. So here, right? If you see the boost dash melee from Quanta, you should give up on trying to cut that portion. Try and cut the follow-up portion, or just don't even bother cutting it so hard. So I like to see more hit confirming from Shingen. He lands a lot of BRs, but okay, he's finally going into V2 or AB. Right, he's going to AB. So more spam and more charge A. Charge A. You should be holding down charge A like all the time. Charge A is really good. He's really good. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, that's painful. Alright, they kill Hasty, and Mikey gets a nice knockdown. Ooh, I don't know about this activate, but more stuff. You need to turn on AB. Yeah. Shingen. Oh, this is a big problem, and you've gotten hit while activate too. Alright, well, they can still win. Here, and just AB and you can win. AB, you gotta go into AB mode. You need to go into AB mode. Oh, that's not good. As soon as you see him... is he gonna die here? Oh! That was like seeing death right before his eyes right there. That was like seeing yourself die. You're like... So, before I forget to mention, basically, like, Shingen, the thing you want to make sure you want to concentrate more is managing his modes. Assault mode is actually not that good. You actually don't want to be in assault mode too much. The best mode for him is the other mode. I actually don't remember what you call it. Is it B? The one that's not A or AB. I forget what that one's called. But you want to be in that mode. You want to be in that mode or AB mode. You never want to be in raw A. That if you can help it. That mode's actually not very good. Alright, so we're watching this right now, and looks like that's me playing Raphael. Okay. So I'm running around doing weird stuff because I'm being Raphael. Yeah, there goes me with like a random Garaby. So here I haven't taken that much damage, but Shingen has died once, so Shingen wants to try and take no damage here. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. He has an activate. You want to use it. Right here. Good. Excellent. Wrong target in my opinion, but this should be okay. Yes? Good. So, actually you can melee here. Would've been okay. So, I don't know what health... it's a little bit greedy there on that, okay, so I barely died in time. This is good. You don't need to boost when throwing out your funnels, Shingen, because they don't trigger off angle. So whenever you boost hop and do funnels, you don't need to boost again. So you're actually wasting a lot of boost here. It's really important when playing a 1K. Like every time you set funnels in the boost again, you don't need to. Yeah, like that. Well, there probably just wanted to escape, but could probably stop aiming it. So the main thing I'm seeing from this play is you don't really seem to have a goal. Like you're kind of just throwing out funnels, but and like obviously cutting. I'm really low now, so you need to go in here. Good. Okay, so it looks like we were winning anyways. Is it bad that I feel like all my GG matches are just me mashing frantically to move around? Yeah. I'd have to see it really, just like what kind of mashing, So I'd say obviously you don't play through that much, but I would just say focus on fundamentals more fundamentals. Obviously also you boost too much even when you're throwing stuff out that doesn't need you to boost. So one of the things you should get used to in this game, unless you have a reason to, don't boost. Okay, like if you're jumping in the air, don't boost again unless you need to. So he's playing against Rosette and Kenji, playing GPO3. So first thing is, the first thing I always look at when Gunner players is your charge shot. How are you using it, and is this worth it? Is this worth one charge shot here? Because you're just gonna throw it out, and okay, it works. So that's good. I'd say that's a good decision. So very, very close there. That's actually a really scary, playing really close. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's good. That's a silly trade. Okay. You guys are ahead. Oh wait, this is Nurchill. God damn it. So I like... I just forgot because like I know Shingen normally plays Gunner a lot, so I was like, oh, it's Gunner, the one that's not not reset. Okay, that was I think probably misinput. It's fine, knocked down. So yeah, don't assault is not good. Don't play an assault. Pop it. There we go. Pop it. So the other thing is your charge shot in this mode is really good. So you should be partitioning charge shot every single time. Like you should be pulling A here. You move really fast. So yeah, I'd focus on getting red lock range earlier. So I like this decision to switch back into assault here. But okay, going into beta or what? Does anybody know what this mode's called? I keep forgetting what it's called. Good. It was kind of YOLO, but it's okay. It worked. The BC is, or not BC. I forget what the little V's are. Which like I think is it AC? Yeah, I think it's. Oh no, it is BC. Yeah. So his BC is not that good either. Good. So I really want to see more charge shots here. No, he's got eight. This is AV mode. This is so yeah. What's the other mode called? He's got AB, A, and then that one. What's that one called? I actually don't remember what that one's called. Is that Victory? Oh. Oh, this is Buster. Okay, so this is Buster. Oh, okay, this is Buster. Okay, Buster. Okay. Okay, it is Buster. Okay. Oh, was that Assault Buster? My bad. Okay. So it's A, B, and AB. Okay, and AB is being the timed one. Okay. So yeah. So basically, don't play in Assault so much. Play in Buster more. Buster is the better mode. Buster is the better mode. Assault is the worst of the three modes. The mode tiers are Assault Buster, Buster Assault. So like, you have like the opposite problem of Yuji, which is Yuji plays in Buster too much when he needs to switch to Assault, and you're playing in Assault too much. But here you're in Buster, so that's good. Like Buster may feel bad because of the aim count and stuff, but once you know how to play in Buster, Buster is much better. That was pretty dangerous, but it worked out. So you just need a charge shot, hold charge shot more. I'm not even gonna talk about comp or health, because at this point you really need to work on just understanding the suit better. So charge shot A is really good. You should just be thinking about it the whole time. So here you're in Buster, it's good. You landing punish. So chasing the suit is kind of hard, but there you could Garabi. Oh, I see. I would have actually if I Garabi there, it might have still worked. I don't know. But again, you see how difficult this suit is to play against and catch. So I would actually kind of give up here. I would normally like give up on fighting the suit because it's like a waste of time and just fight this other suit. It's not like he's doing anything important. Meanwhile, your partner died. Right? So I would probably just prefer to just Now here your AB is up. So AB mode, good. But again, we need to be charge partitioning. Good, get that knockdown. So good. Oh no, I thought you were charging A, but you weren't. So charge shot A is really good, and you don't want to get hit. Mode's coming out. Also, always try and manually shift. I can't tell if that was manual or not, but yeah. So melee. Oh, okay, that's fine too. Good. So you could actually melee there too. So it looked like it was automatic. So you want to always try and manually shift out, because not only does it conserve time, but it controls. You never want it to force you out of the mode, because it's usually not when you want it to get out. So you want to mode switch when you are comfortable. So here you should change. This health timing is okay. You're playing back. It looks like here, which is okay. It looks like you will get an activate on your second life. That's extremely important. Ah! So too much out of angle here. Looks like you won based on the sound. I can't tell because it just says finish. Doesn't say will. So, you know, out of angle, you know, so more steering. I'd like to see more steering in general. But yeah, definitely the biggest things, you know, okay, so here you're playing Peru. The biggest thing is charge on A, don't be an assault, learn how to use buster mode. Other points can hold off till those happen at least. So definitely, yeah, just you need to just learn how to use B2 a little bit more. All right, yo, let's see more James. Oh my God! All right. So watch out! Yeah. Oh, very lucky there. So that's the thing is, you know, I think you changed your camera angle a little bit too late. You're taking a lot of damage. Like you're paying. So prototype here. So one of the things like adapting is Simo is actually kind of marking you pretty hard for a lot of that first portion of the game. So you need to adapt to the mark, and it requires more attention. You know, if he's gonna mark you that hard, you need to kind of pay more attention. So here you can landing punish, hopefully. Looks like not able to get it. I love how like again he confirmed there would have been important. It would have even been worth activating. That would have been a good time to activate just to get that knockdown. But here you need to get an activate. Activate, good. Good. Punish that out of angle. Punish. Okay. A little bit hesitant on the melee, you should have just YOLO'd it, because you know, you're already gonna go for the melee. So you didn't really need to sidestep whatever, just fucking melee him. So in terms of health timing, you guys are good. Looks like you just kind of killed them. This match was really messy, and most of that was due to you not paying enough attention. So, luckily, looked like Thug was playing really aggressively too. So you were like being really up close and aggressive. I would like to see you be more support, play more support. That team management was fine. It should be. So team management on that team should be the 2K dies at the same time that the 1K dies twice. So you're left with 2,000 and the 2K is full. And then yeah, basically the 1K wants to die twice for every time the 2K dies. Basically, die twice. So as a 2K, you want to die when the 1K is dying twice on the second. So pretty boost heavy here. So out of angle messiness means you can't fire back, so you're forced to not be able to retaliate. So off angle, you want to make more of these on angles. You haven't used any of your assists, so this is just how to play gun easy better. You're not using any of your assists, so you want to like spam assists, because the biggest problem with gun easy is the ammo's really shitty. So you supplement that by just throwing out assists, like assist right here, and landing punish. And just I'd say what so there the whole time you should have been watching. So you should have been watching Blue Destiny that whole segment. And why? And you want to know why? I think it's weird that he has camera set on prototype, Simo James the whole time. For the last like 5 seconds. Why do I say he should have been looking at Blue Destiny? Very, 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 very concrete answer. I'll give the students in the chat an opportunity to try and answer this question. No. No, not because he's the weaker player. There was a certain thing that happened that made it so you should have been looking at Blue Destiny for the last like 3 seconds. Blue Destiny does look cooler. No. Destiny has back turned to him. No. No. Yes, but there's a more important reason. I will watch it again. We'll watch it again. It's hard to... It's hard... It's hard to see unless you're really paying attention. But it happens, you know, so we'll have to watch this a little bit more. It's gonna happen, like, it's gonna take a while. I think it's coming up. There's this portion where he misses this landing punish here. It's coming up. It's taking a while. It's after this part, I believe. Alright, here. Okay. Starting here. Why should he be looking at Blue Destiny? So someone said he has back turn, so that's true. There's more important reason, though. Yes, he's going for his partner, even before that, though. Yes, so yes, he's going for his partner. That's true. That's true. Yeah, but there's a more fundamental reason. So there's a reason you should have been targeting in the first place, and then seeing that Blue Destiny was going for your partner, you would have remained targeting and then tried shooting at him. Yes position, that's one of the two factors. So yes position. It's also true here, though, that yes, you could have gotten a landing punish. So, like he could have punished Seymour James, so keeping on Seymour James has some merit, but he's doing like, the flippy thing, so it's pretty difficult. Like, if you continued, he was using lots of boosts. No, entirely wrong. No, this is the opposite, actually. It's the opposite. It's the opposite. No, let's watch this again. This is really important. It has to do with Blue Destiny's options. We're skipping all this stuff. Good cut. So yes, it is because he was looking at his partner and all that stuff. So yes, that's true. All right, so it's right after this. So after this, he's gonna switch and look at Blue Gold Frame, but then there's gonna be a portion where he needs to start looking at Blue Destiny, and it is partially because he's going for his partner, but there's another reason. Oh wait, oh yeah. So after this. So there's a very fundamental reason. I paused, so you should have seen. You should have seen. No, it's not because he's landing a lot. Like right there. Someone said something kind of close. It's more straightforward than that. No, it's not because it could have hit both players. No. Yes, it has to do with the fact that Blue Destiny could have attacked him too. Why though? Why? You're really close, really close. Yes, thank you, Acromil, thank you. Blue Destiny got knocked down. Blue Destiny got knocked down. So Blue Destiny has all of his boosts back. He has all of the options. He was knocked down in front of his face as he was like doing stuff. So Blue Destiny had more boost. He's right in front of him, teching up, right? So that's a woo! You need to pay attention to him, right? Just because he's not targeting, first of all, he's not targeting you, so that's already good, right? Because that means you just fucking shoot him, right? Or melee him, right? but you should be watching him very closely, because even if he was targeting you, he's gonna attack you when he wakes up. If he's not targeting you, he still could attack you. If I was that guy, I'd be looking at the other guy, and I would just hit Shingen like immediately. He even back-teched. He back-teched towards him, so that's like a whoa. He's right in front of your face. You know, he's right in front of your face. Like, alarms should be going off. Alarms should be going off here when you see that the camera is not switching to, you know, he's not switching to Blue Destiny here, because Blue Destiny is being extremely dangerous right now, because no matter what, looking at Blue Destiny is good. In this scenario, it's good because what happened was he started looking at his partner, and then you can just shoot him because Simo's like out of boost and just doing whatever. So you can get that cut. That's the kind of a situation where, like, Blue Destiny, if he lands a hit, oh, you just like cut that shit immediately, right? If anything, you could have gotten landing punish. There was definitely a landing punish moment there, definitely. But beyond that, even like self-defense. Right? He's teching in your face. You need to be ready in case he's trying to do something gimmicky like melee you, because it would have been a really good opportunity to melee you. So you need to look out for that. Out for that. So the important thing was not actually the segment where he starts looking at the partner. It's before that. It's he gets knocked down. It's the knockdown in his face that's important. Now, if he teched away from you, you could have maybe looked at Simo. It's still probably worth looking at AC because it's more indication he's going for your partner, which means you need to protect your partner. But certainly the tech towards you is the big indicator that you need to look at that guy, because there's a very high chance that he's going to do something you don't like, and you need to be paying attention to that. It's just very big alarm should have been going off at that point. So, and here, you know, you get this landing punish or drop it, but, you know, and as a result, you're getting cut. So here also, like a camera work needs a big work here. It's camera work. Is, you know, Shingen, I'd say you're playing these suits where you're playing really aggressively in the front, but as a result, I feel like your front awareness is very weak compared to your ability as a back player, and it shows off in your camera work. Is you need to really be looking at these players more. And like, I don't know what AC was doing there. You got hit by some machine gun, but if he had been continuing to pressure you, you probably would have gotten hit by it because you're not looking at him. Fortunately, it looks like AC goes for the other guy in this scenario, but, you know, you really need to be switching your camera more and getting more information because you don't have enough information to work from. So here, you should landing punish right there, but, you know, unfortunately, it's gold frame, you're not used to it. So here also, like, I don't know what gold frame's doing. We need to know what gold frame's doing here. He's shooting stuff, but is he in a situation where we could punish? We don't know. We still don't know. Goldframe, if we actually look at the mini-map, Goldframe's looking at Shingen now. We still don't know. Sorry, Gold Sumo. Sorry, not Goldframe. Gold Sumo. So Simo's probably doing Universe. Simo's probably doing Universe right now, but let's see what happens. Oh, okay, he did something else. So if he had gone Universe, then Shingen probably would have gotten hit by it, right? So instead he does a whip and dies for it, so that's okay. But you see here how we had no idea what the hell's going on. It was basically, I hope that he's not. So here again, like, you know, so these camera swaps need to be a little bit faster. Hasty on the right, what's going on? What's going on? Okay, he got hit. Good change. Okay, what's going on with Gold Sumo? Gold Sumo's right in front of him. Okay, looks like he's whipping. So you should be swapping right now and hitting Gold Sumo. Too late. Okay, you still no, because you're just too late on that. If you had been catching that Gold Sumo was doing that whip earlier, then you would know that as soon as you hit AC, you should immediately swap the prototype and shoot him, and you would have been able to get that shot off before getting hit. So landing punish. Bazooka too slow. So he sends assist, but, you know. So Shinanju, about to die at 20%, and as soon as he dies, the game's over. 2.5k left in the pool. Highest priority thing to do right now? Rush that shit down. This should be like boost. Activate! Bam, bam, bam. I'm like, you just need to like, oh, look at me, look at me, look at me. I need to die two more times. Fuck, 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 right? That should be what's going on in your mind right now. It's like, shit! Right? So this should be like, shit, look at me, this should be happening. This should be happening. This should be happening. Yes, more. Switch, more. Melee. No, you're out of ammo. Ah. Alright. Yeah, it should have just been like throw your assist, melee. That's what should have been going on there. Alright. So that's health. That's health. Ah, FUC is starting. I really want to watch FEC. So, who's he playing? IJ? Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna skip this replay because I think the biggest is just casuals. Okay, the biggest thing that needs work on with V2 is just like learning how to play V2 like just more. And like learning to use this tool, so I think actually I don't really need to say much more about V2. Let's watch Ag Guy. Good. Nope. Oh my god. Good Oki. Watch out. Good cut by Pastry. Amazing cut by Pastry. So the camera change there should have been immediate. As soon as you see Pastry hitting the other guy, look at the other guy. Look at his partner. You don't need to look at that guy anymore. He's getting hit by a God Gundam. You know what's happening. Slam kick down. You know, we know what's happening. Actually, no, because he did 6B, not 5B. So it was the other string. Yeah. So the camera swapping needs help. Okay. So that was like, Kenji should die like 1,000 years ago. But okay. So more situational awareness is key. So what's going on with Kenji? You are being shot at. You are being shot at from behind. There's a dude not too far from you. Minimap is important. Always minimap. Okay, guys, minimap. This is important. Okay, this is like playing an RTS here. This is like playing an RTS. Okay, all the information is there for you. Okay, minimap. We can see here. We can actually just pause it. We can look. We know all the information. All right. Kenji is facing that way, which means he shot you and boosted. We know that he's gonna move slightly north, slightly northwest. What does this mean for us? This means we can intercept him if we want. It means a lot of things, right? But the point is, we know exactly what's going on here. See, and because of this now, like we actually are really close to Kenji. We still don't know what's going on with Kenji. Now this is okay. That's a pretty good cut. Pastry again, good camera speed. Oh, that's unfortunate. So died twice. That's problem. Did not use activate. So that guy's actually really hard. So like I'm gonna focus on fundamental like camera and movement and stuff because because Shingen doesn't really know how to play Agai. So Agai actually has a lot of character-specific information you need to understand to play the suit. So I'll say for now, the biggest important thing, good rainbow step. The biggest important thing that Shingen needs to know is you need to be using your sub as a Zusa cancel, as a break cancel. The one that summons the missiles, because the two dudes who shoot the missiles, they actually have super armor, or they have auto guard property. So you actually use them to protect your landing. You don't actually always use them aggressively. You see that Shingen always uses sub like this, like aggressively to attack. It's actually the opposite. It's your defensive move. It's both. Yeah. So like, also you should use AC more. The one that makes the running guy, it's really good. The BC one is not very good, but the running one is good for offensive stuff. But yeah, the important thing is you use your sub to landing cancel, because basically and the other thing about the sub is you can control where they go with 4, 5, or 6. Like depending on if it's neutral or side, it places them different ways. So if you're like running one way, then you want to place it to the side because you'll slide in place. If you just press the neutral one, you'll actually slide away and you'll just get hit. So you want to make sure you're using your sub to summon missiles, like right there, like you just summon missile, because then the summon dudes actually protect you from being attacked, so you can land safely, and then you can land punish this guy. He'll probably just throw a boomerang at you. So here, like instead of breaking, always just sub, and because sub is so important, so this is good. That's unfortunate. Boomerang in this match is quite hard, so again, you know, map awareness, you're being attacked by somebody. Luckily, Kenji misses his melee somehow. Uh-oh. Good sidestep. Yeah, get hit by your partner. Yeah, so actually again there, so you can cancel your main into sub as well, so main sub is also a very important technique. So he dies once. So now he doesn't want to die again. His partner hasn't taken any health. So there, right, just machine gun and then into sub is what you want. And you know, okay, so there we're using AC, it's good. There's more stuff on the screen. So basically, with this suit, sub is his lifeblood. That guy lives and breathes on the use of his sub weapon. So how good you are at Agai is literally based on how good you are at using sub and how you manage sub. As a result, extreme burst timing is extremely important because you want to use it to get your sub count up. So here your goal should be to use up your sub twice so you're at 0 instead of wasting it like that. So yeah, so again, just basically using sub is really important with this suit. So we want to use sub to defend ourselves, to attack and punish at the same time, to protect our landings. So actually there you could have landed, see how the beam rifle was actually blocked by the sub? You could have actually just stopped moving and recovered all your boosts and then pooed on him. That's basically how the suit works. You basically have limited cancel. Also, yeah, that worked out because he was doing something weird, but sub like that as like an air-to-air does not work very well. As like an anti-air, like when they're just up in the air flying, doesn't work well. Yeah, it's good. BC Oki is always good, although you know you need to learn how to time it a little better. So here, sub right there. Okay, AC instead does not work, but there also you can hit confirm main into sub. So you should be shooting your things and then pressing sub to hit confirm. That's okay. You're down now. You haven't activate though, so you have, you know. Oh, see, being very aggressive here. I don't approve of this. You also wasted your activate, but he's got shield bits on and he's at like half health. You're at like 150 health or something, like 170. Oh, okay. Never mind. I take that back. He's lower. Okay, never mind. That's justified. Okay. I apologize. That's actually okay. I thought he had more health, so that was fine. Oh, okay. It looks like you guys lost though, but regardless, my point stands, which is you were actually fine. That was a fine decision to make. Okay. So there are 2 other people who sent replays. But I think I want to stop here because we've been going on pretty long, and I want to watch. FUC. So we've been going on for, you know, a good like 2 hours. So I'll save those replays for tomorrow. Or I mean next week. Sorry, next week. And we'll save that replay for next week. And so if you are Imdrax and Drapopi, if you would like to submit more replays to me next week, that's fine. Otherwise, I'll just take a look at these replays next week. For the other people, again, so if you're learning this game, I highly recommend participating in this activity, as it's a lot of fun for everybody, including me, and it's hopefully a good learning experience for everybody. Again, for people thinking of submitting, questions to direct. So if you have particular questions like, oh, how do I deal with this or that, I can answer those too, and those are good ways to help you think of ways to get better. So while sending me replays at all is a great idea, it's actually a good learning experience for you as a homework assignment and a challenge to try and pinpoint problems you're having so we can really talk about them. Now, I do my best to just try and pinpoint every single problem to just, give you as much information as possible, but it is a good exercise if you have something you think you want to just try to figure out what you're weakest at, or you have specific problems, matchup problems, character-specific problems, you don't know how to play certain suit, what should I be doing, that kind of thing. Yeah, those are also good, so feel free to do those. Again, this happens every Sunday now at in the late afternoon/night, so around like 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. depending. Today's a little later because we had the modeling tournament, but I usually post that stuff in the info tab. So again, thanks for participating. I hope you guys all enjoy that. We're gonna switch over and watch FEC now, so I'm gonna stop the stream for archiving purposes and lower my fucking frame rate so my shit doesn't lag. So thanks again. I'll see you guys with Second Impact next week.